guys, video game viewer here with a review of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. The story of this game jumps off right where the second one left us, with Desmond and the gang on the run, and Ezio Auditore returning home from Rome to his villa, and he briefly has time to, how should I put this, romance a certain lady, and you are quickly then thrust into the action, and the game picks up from there with the friends, basically, of who you assassinated attacking your villa, assaulting your family. They have to make a very quick escape out of the villa, and you are then set on a revenge path back to Rome to destroy this final family, put the final nail in the coffin, and end this. Unfortunately, the storyline of this game, there aren't many story missions, and I really felt funneled in this game with the way that I could go after my targets or my missions. A lot of the mission structures were, even the side quests were basically point A to point B, and it really hasn't changed much with how you can go after killing people, except with what they now dubbed full sequence mode, where basically that is, you are going to do it exactly the way that Ezio would remember. That can be anything from using a certain weapon, or a particular location that you're killing your target in, different stuff like that, to complete it as a full, complete sequence, and completing it perfectly. And with the ability to replay missions now, you can go back, you can reattempt those. Even if you screw up, you can try many times until you get it. So if you're one of those people who likes to complete a game 100% of the way, that should be right up your alley. The gameplay of this is going to have you jumping from rooftop to rafters, just like you did in the other two games. Not much has changed. It's still a lot of fun. It's exhilarating to run across the rooftops. Take that leap of faith and grab, that rafter and run from or evade the guards, and just blend into a crowd of people to evade. Not much has changed here gameplay-wise, except the combat. They did revamp a little bit. Now you can smoothly flow through, your combo moves, and in just a beautiful, beautiful dance of death. And nobody can hit you now in the middle of a combo. If somebody is about to attack you in the middle of an animated sequence, you still hit the evade button, and you'll go into killing them in a one-hit kill fashion. So this time, them getting some cheap shots in the middle of you doing a death animation is no longer there. It still does take a lot of timing, it still takes a lot of skill, but it is a hell of a lot more fun. I found myself, trying different weapons, different combinations of weapons in the fights, just to see how I could choreograph the fight and make it look even more grotesque, violent, and gorgeous, as always. The graphics of this game are just phenomenal, as they have been in the previous two installments. Not much has really changed. Rome, and just Italy in general, is just rendered gorgeously. You're going to see familiar landmarks still, such as the Roman Colosseum, the Vatican, all that sort of stuff. This Brotherhood primarily does take place in Rome. You can go outside of the city for some of the side quests, but a large majority of the main missions are going to be taking place in Rome in itself. So don't expect to be traveling, on horse to far distant places across Italy and have this wide-spreading, storyline across all of Italy, because it really does center on Rome. But as I said, it's just rendered gorgeously. Everything looks as you would expect it to look in the 1500s. And when it flashes back to Desmond in the present day, those cutscenes just look gorgeous as well. The facial animations and just everything in general. The detail that Ubisoft has put into this game is just awesome. The sound in this game, I really got to give props to the people who did the voice work for this. They did a great job. They're a huge talent there, and it just comes through so authentically and believably that it just sounds superbly nice. So, I mean, I haven't noticed any hiccups in the sound in the game as far as, like glitches in the sound or anything like that. It all sounds incredible, so no complaints in that department. Now this time around, they did definitely add something new that I'm sure a lot of you have been looking forward to. This time they added multiplayer to the mix, and the main mode that everybody's going to be wanting to try is wanted mode, where you have a target that you need to take down, and you're going to be actively hunting them, and somebody's actively going to be hunting you. And it's all a huge game of cat and mouse in Rome, and it is really addictive and really, really awesome. I'm really enjoying the multiplayer. Definitely a lot more, I would say, than the single player. The multiplayer is where it's at this time around, and as I said, it is incredibly, incredibly addictive. You can do everything that you would normally do. You blend in with the crowd, you can sit down, act you don't want to be acting suspicious. This is not a Twitch multiplayer game. This is a stealth game, so if you are a fast-paced multiplayer, this may not be up your alley, but if you are into stealth, taking your time, and just getting that sweet, awesome silent kill, then this is going to be definitely for you, and I envision you playing this for quite a while. It's really cool how they do it. You're a random character. You don't look, different in any way, really. You just look like a normal person walking the streets. There's a blue bar on the bottom that fills up the closer you get to your target, or less the further away you get from your target. And when it completely fills up, you will get an indicator telling you that you are right beside your target, and you can choose to kill him there, stalk him. Maybe it's not the right time, there's too many people around, maybe you feel like you're being watched, so maybe you'll drift off into the crowd another time, another place. But again, hugely addictive. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is definitely a must-have. If you're not going to be getting it anytime soon, definitely, for Christmas, ask somebody to get this for Christmas. Get this for somebody for Christmas, because it is definitely one of the games that you're going to have to play, and your friends are going to have to play this holiday season. So I'm giving Assassin's Creed Brotherhood a 9.5 out of 10. This has been the Video Game Viewer. Thanks for watching.